Welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll highlight the top 10 too scary places for Ed and Lorraine Warren. Let's get started. Number 10. Parent Family. In 1971, the Warrens claimed that the Harrisville, Rhode Island home of the Parent family was haunted by a witch who had lived there in the early 19th century. According to the Warrens, Bathsheba Sherman cursed the land so that whoever lived there somehow died a terrible death. The story is the subject of the 2013 film, The Conjuring. Lorraine Warren was a consultant to the production and appeared in a cameo role in the film. A reporter for USA Today covered the film's supposed factual grounding. 9. Amityville House. Next up, we have the real-life horror hotspot, the Amityville House. Known for the terrifying Amityville haunting, this place is oozing with demonic energy that could challenge even the most experienced paranormal investigators. The Warrens are best known for their involvement in the 1975 Amityville horror, in which New York couple George and Kathy Lutz claimed that their house was haunted by a violent, demonic presence so intense that it eventually drove them out of their home. The Amityville horror conspiracy authors Stephen and Roxanne Kaplan characterized the case as a prank. Lorraine Warren told a reporter for the Express-Times newspaper that the Amityville horror was not a prank. 8. Arne Johnson. In 1981, Arne Cheyenne Johnson was accused of killing his landlord, Alan Bono. Ed and Lorraine Warren had been called prior to the killing to deal with the alleged demonic possession of the younger brother of Johnson's fiancée. The Warrens subsequently claimed that Johnson was also possessed. At trial, Johnson attempted to plead not guilty by reason of demonic possession, but was unsuccessful with his plea. This story serves as the inspiration for The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It, 2021, and it's too scary for both Ed and Warrens. The case was described in the 1983 book The Devil in Connecticut by Gerald Brittle. 7. Small Haunting. Pennsylvania residents Jack and Janet Smurl reported their home was disturbed by numerous supernatural phenomena, including sounds, smells, and ghosts. The Warrens considered this case another scary and then after investigation and claimed that the Smurl home was occupied by false spirits and also a demon that allegedly sexually assaulted Jack and Janet. The Smurls' version of their story was the subject of a 1986 paperback titled The Haunted and television film of the same name directed by Robert Mandel. 6. Hka Castle, Czech Republic. Drumroll, please. Topping our list is Hka Castle in the Czech Republic. Built on a site believed to be a gateway to hell, this castle is steeped in supernatural lore. Legends speak of demonic creatures and spooky occurrences within its walls. Even the fearless Ed and Lorraine Warren might hesitate before delving into the mysteries that Hka Castle holds. 5. The Conjuring House, The Conjuring. The very house that inspired the creation of the Conjuring universe would be a formidable challenge for the Warrens, given its dark history and the numerous supernatural entities it harbors. 4. Pia Island Italy. Our journey begins with Pia Island in Italy, a place with a dark history. Known as the Island of Madness, Pia was once a quarantine station for the bubonic plague. Later, it became a mental institution, and rumors abound of unspeakable experiments and hauntings. Even the Warrens, renowned paranormal investigators, might think twice before stepping foot on this ghostly isle. 3. Chateau de Bure, France. Now let's travel to Chateau de Bure in France, a beautiful castle with a dark secret. Legend has it that the Green Lady, a ghost who wanders the castle, is the spirit of a betrayed lover. The intensity of paranormal activity here might give Ed and Lorraine Warren pause as they confront the tragic history embedded in the stone walls. 2. Hka House. In 1986, Ed and Lorraine Warren arrived and proclaimed the Hka House, a former funeral home, to be infested with demons. The case was featured in the 1993 book In a Dark Place, The Story of a True Haunting. A TV film that later became part of the Discovery Channel series A Haunting was produced in 2002. The Haunting in Connecticut, a film based on the Warrens' version of events and directed by Peter Cornwell, was released in 2009. Horror author Ray Garton, who wrote an account of the alleged haunting of the Hka family in Southington, Connecticut, later called into question the veracity of the accounts contained in his book, saying, "The family involved, which was going through some serious problems like alcoholism and drug addiction, could not keep their story straight, and I became very frustrated. It's hard writing a non-fiction book when all the people involved are telling you different stories." To paranormal investigator Benjamin Radford, Garton said of Lorraine, "If she told me the sun would come up tomorrow morning, I'd get a second opinion." 1. Enfield Poltergeist. In 1977, the Warrens investigated claims that a family in the North London suburb of Enfield was haunted by poltergeist activity. While a number of independent observers dismissed the incident as a hoax carried out by attention-hungry children, the Warrens were convinced that it was a case of demonic possession. The story was the inspiration for The Conjuring 2, although critics say the Warrens were involved to a far lesser degree than portrayed in the movie and in fact had shown up to the scene uninvited and been refused admittance to the home. Gillian Playfair, a parapsychologist who investigated the Enfield case alongside Maurice Grosse, also says the film greatly exaggerated the Warrens' role in the investigation. He stated in 2016 that they turned up once and that Ed Warren told Playfair the Warrens could make a lot of money out of the case. He corroborated the claim that the Warrens were not invited to the Enfield house and that nobody in the family had ever heard of him until Ed Warren turned up. And there you have it, folks. Our fictional countdown of the top 10 places would give even Ed and Lorraine Warren a moment of hesitation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more spine-tingling content. Until next time, stay curious and spooky.